I want to show you a technique I use when I'm playing chords. I kind of call it sliding into the next chord. And here's how you do it. So I was thinking of this concept that I do sometimes when I'm playing a song, and it's basically kind of just sliding down on the chord a little bit, whatever you call it. That's not an official term, but you're kind of going a half step up or down before you play the chord. For example, this is how you play normally. So that's G minor, C minor, F7, B flat. But what I do sometimes is I kind of slide down like this. It's very subtle, but I go, this is instead of playing just a G minor, I go a half step above it and play a flat minor, so like this. And you can do that anytime you want, any chord really. So the next chord will be C minor. So I slide down like this. That was F, and the chord above it was F sharp. So the chord you're sliding from has to be the same chord quality. So if you're going to a minor chord, the chord above it has to be a minor chord. So for example, a flat minor has to be a G minor that you're going to. You can slide from the top, so A flat minor into G minor, or you could go F sharp minor into G minor like this. So let me do that for a couple chords. Slide up. Now, admittedly, you know, I don't do it perfectly. Sometimes I miss a few notes, and sometimes the chord quality isn't always the same. Sometimes I'll go from a major chord to a minor chord. It's not that big of a deal if you don't keep the chord quality. And rhythmically, I usually do it on the pickup. So I'll do it on the and of 4 into beat 1. So for example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 and 3, 2, 3, 4. You could vary it up. You could do, you could do 4, 1 on beat 4. So remember, the lower you go on the keyboard, the more muddier it tends to be when you play the notes closer together. And the further up the keyboard you go, you can play notes more closer together and it won't sound as muddy. So you don't have to play the whole triad in the chord when you're doing this. You don't have to do that. You could do, you could do fifths. You could do octaves. Any kind of interval, if your hand can stretch, you can do tenths. Just depends. Vary it up. So here's an example. Let's do another song. Can't Take My Eyes Off of You, and I'm gonna slide around, and let's see what happens. I haven't tried this yet for this song. Ad-libbing here. Well, that was a double slide. Just play around with it. Try different rhythms, intervals. Try it all. Use it once in a while. Don't use it all the time. All right, happy playing.